The Holloway house stood alone, a derelict mansion shrouded in overgrown ivy and shadowed by towering pines. The wind howled through the trees, sounding like mournful whispers. Their branches clawed at the decaying walls as if trying to reclaim the house for the forest. No one dared approach. Locals whispered of the Holloways, a family swallowed whole by the house's dark history. Years of neglect had left their mark. Paint peeled from the walls, revealing the rotting wood beneath. Windows, once bright and welcoming, were now boarded shut, hiding secrets within. The front porch sagged precariously, its steps crumbling into the overgrown yard. The house was a testament to forgotten lives and lingering sorrow. The forest pressed close, a living wall of dark shadows and rustling leaves. Twisted branches, gnarled with age, reached towards the house like skeletal fingers. The air hung heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. An unsettling silence permeated the woods, broken only by the creaking of the house and the mournful sigh of the wind. It was a place where darkness lingered and secrets refused to stay buried. The Holloways had been a prominent family. Their laughter once echoed through the halls of the grand house. They hosted lavish parties, their joy illuminating the surrounding woods. But their happiness was fleeting. Tragedy struck swiftly, casting a pall over the once vibrant home. It began with the youngest, little Timmy, who vanished without a trace. Search parties combed the woods. They found no sign of the boy, only an unsettling silence. Whispers started, rumors of a malevolent presence lurking in the woods. The Holloways, once full of life, retreated into themselves. Their laughter was replaced by hushed whispers and haunted eyes. Then, one by one, they too disappeared. First the mother, driven to madness by grief, then the father, consumed by guilt and despair. Finally, Emily, the eldest, vanished on the eve of her 18th birthday. The house fell silent, swallowed by the encroaching forest. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones. They wove tales of a family cursed, their souls trapped within the walls of the decaying mansion. The house, once a symbol of prosperity and joy, became a spectre of its former glory, a haunting reminder of the Holloways' tragic fate.
Sarah wasn't afraid. Not really. She scoffed at the town's ghost stories, dismissing them as superstitious nonsense. The Holloway house was just an old house. Creepy, sure, but not haunted. At least that's what she told herself. Her friends, however, weren't so sure.
It was Halloween night, and the group had gathered at the edge of the woods. A dare had been made, a challenge to spend an hour inside the infamous Holloway house. Most balked, fear etched on their faces. But not Sarah. She saw a chance to prove her bravery, to debunk the myths that clung to the house like cobwebs.
Fine, she'd said, her voice a challenge in the night air. I'll do it, but if I see even a hint of a ghost, you're all buying me pizza for a month.
Her friends had laughed nervously, relief tinged with apprehension. They knew Sarah, knew her adventurous spirit and stubborn refusal to back down from a dare. As they approached the house, the wind picked up, whipping their hair around their faces. The trees swayed menacingly, their branches scraping against the walls like ghostly fingers. The air grew colder, the smell of decay stronger. Even Sarah felt a shiver run down her spine, a primal fear she couldn't quite shake. But she pushed it down, determined to see this through.